that make a big difference in their life. And in some ways, Lely Church is a mother to children at Lely Elementary School. I'm going to turn it to Bob Kraus to talk more about that. Bob?
This morning we have Jeri Goetz from Pan Florida Challenge, who is head. The last few months, I've been asking for contributions to the backpack program. I'm going to ask Jeri to say a few words and then proudly present her with a check from Lely Presbyterian.
Well, thank you. Happy Mother's Day. My husband and I were not blessed with children ourselves, but I like to think I have 2,900 children that we serve meals to every Friday. So in that respect, I share in your celebration today. Thank you very much for your support, your continued support of the weekend backpack program at Lely Elementary School. I'll tell you a little bit about that school, though I know many of you are familiar and have volunteered there. Lely has 518 students. 45% of the students are Hispanic and 31% are Black, which means the school is what they call a majority-minority school. A couple things happened this year that have affected many in our community. The first is that the free breakfast and lunch program expired. We had been providing free breakfast and lunch to every student during the COVID pandemic, and that expired. So that affected our families in need greatly. On September 28th, we were all hit by Hurricane Ian, and that had an impact on jobs and housing here as well. And also our families are being quite affected by the rise in consumer prices. For things like eggs and gasoline are becoming very expensive for the working poor. Your support last year helped to provide weekend backpack meals for 54 children at Lely Elementary. Right after the hurricane, the school called us and said they had a tremendous increase in need, and we were able to increase the number of children receiving backpacks to 108 through some other sources of funding. So thank you for the part you played in that. I want to read to you a quote from the school counselor there that shares some of the impact of this program. When I looked over the data so far this year, there was a small difference between the students in my control group versus the students who are receiving Power Packs. We saw a difference in motivation to learn, as well as less absences in students who are receiving Power Packs so far. 8 out of 10 Power Pack students had less absences because of illness compared to the control group. So we know that kids can't learn on an empty stomach. We also know that kids can't learn if they're not in school. So your support of these students is helping to lift students out of poverty by providing them with an education. So thank you very much for your continued support.
Jeri, it's our pleasure to present this check to the Florida Challenge. Thank you.
And I did check with TD Bank. You can use the ATM for that. It will go in. I've tried that.